It's okay, Sheridan. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Oh, precious.
What is that monkey doing with Mrs. Wallace?
But do not call Precious a monkey. It gets her upset. She is an orangutan.
Precious?
She's Mrs. Wallace's caregiver.
That is so bizarre.
Uh-oh, poor Luis. Precious has got a big crush on Luis.
Oh, no. Nice to see you too, Precious. You should get back to minding Mrs. Wallace, okay?
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks.
Hi, good looking.
Hey,
Say, what's going on here? Sheridan looks upset.
she's been having some strange dreams lately about clowns trying to kidnap her.
Clowns?
And she happened to see a couple in the paper today. Really freaked her out.
Happened to see them, did she?
Sheridan, could you hand me that newspaper? I just want to see my horoscope.
Sure.
So you see, Mother, my plan is going to succeed. I'll get rid of Sheridan, and I'll make Luis mine.
By disguising yourself as a clown?
That way, when I kidnap Sheridan, she won't have a clue who I am.
Sheridan, can I get you anything?
No, Gwen, thanks. I just feel so silly letting a picture of a clown upset me. The sudden fear of clowns is so rational, and I don't know where it came from.
I can't let Beth harm Sheridan. It's not irrational. You have every right to be scared of clowns.
Mother.
I know what's going on here. And it's time you all knew the truth.
What are you talking about, Mrs. Wallace? What is it that you know?
So Beth, who's your OBGYN?
Oh, my doctor. Dr. Culver?
Oh, really? Because I thought you would be using Dr. Russell like Sheridan and I.
Oh, well, I would have loved to use her, but I don't have insurance, so I have to watch every penny.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wonder if we're all gonna be delivering at the same time. When's your due date?
Oh, a due date. We haven't actually figured that out yet. Excuse me.
What is up with you, Beth? You sure look like you're hiding something.
Luis, you know you can't listen to anything Mother says.
Well, I don't know about that. It sounded like she knew something about Sheridan.
But you know she has delusional episodes, and they're just getting worse. You can't believe anything she says.
Mrs. Wallace, you sounded so sure of yourself. Can you tell me why I've suddenly become so afraid of clowns?
Oh, sweet Sheridan. There is so much that I have to tell you.
Mother, what are you doing?
I'm telling Sheridan the truth. It's time everything comes out. So, gather around, everybody. Old Mrs. Wallace has a tale to tell. Okay, everybody, here it goes.
See, she's just getting worse. Luis, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put her in that state-run home. You know, the one the local news did that expose where all the rats were chewing on the residents? Those enormous rats?
Get away with me! Don't touch me! Get away from me! Betty, I'm gonna get you!
Beth, that place is horrible. Now, come on, you can't put her in there.
Oh, to, but that's all I can afford. I don't think I'm gonna have any choice if her delusions get any worse.
Mrs. Wallace, could you please tell me why you think I'm afraid of clowns? This is very important.
I read that sometimes when a woman is pregnant, you know, well, she becomes afraid of the things that she loved the most in her childhood. You know, it's a very strange psychological reaction, you know, to the fear of having a child, you know, and sometimes it's, you know, also not wanting to be a mother, you know.
Well, that won't be true in Sheridan's case. She is going to be a wonderful mother to our child.
I'm just reporting what I read in a magazine.
Oh, well, Sheridan's been under a lot of pressure lately. I think that's what your fears are about.
Would you excuse us for just a second?
Listen, you ever pull a stunt like that again, and I will make damn sure that you've got rats chewing on you. You are a wicked, wicked girl. No, nothing is gonna stop me from getting rid of Sheridan and passing off her baby as mine and Louise's.
You are never gonna be able to pull this off because somebody, somewhere is gonna figure out that you're faking this pregnancy.
No, they won't. Now you zip it.
We better be taking off. We don't want to be late for our wives' first Lamaze class, huh?
Well, it's not for another hour. We got time.
Oh, can we stop by the book cafe? I am having the biggest craving for donuts and ice cream.
Oh, and I would love a root beer float.
I cannot believe you're still hungry after all the food you've been eating here.
What can I say? I have a craving.
Others to be have cravings.
What about you, Beth?
What?
What kind of cravings are you having?
Oh, pickles. All sorts of pickles.
Well, there's a stereotype if I've ever heard one. A pregnant woman craving pickles.
Well, let's go.
Thanks, honey.
Yep.
What's going on with you, Beth? You don't know your due date. You can't even answer the simplest questions about your pregnancy. What are you hiding?